Hi, loves. Welcome. This is Cosmic Love here. Back, I'm going to do another pick a pile. And today I'm not really going to go through what each of the stones are. But if you're interested in what they are, please just leave a message in the comments. And I will be sure to let you know what the gems and stones are that are on each of these piles today. So go ahead and take a look. Whichever one kind of resonates with you, that'd be perfect. I'll just show you this one, this one, this one. Awesome. Okay. So I've lit some candles for each pile and to kind of clear away any residue energy that might be kind of overpowering things. Immediately, I'm being told to be patient, and I'm getting asked to come to a state of calmness. There might be somebody here that is feeling a little bit of like some emotional stuff going on. There might be something happening energetically in that sense. So if that's you, please remember to just take a deep breath and we will begin. All right. Okay. So we have Eunoia. I can't enunciate that. Eunoia. Everything in perfect balance. Card number 8. Okay. We also have another card, number 8. It says sync up. And this is the path. Waxing crescent 6. We have Princess of Cups. And Ten of Wands, clarifier. Okay. So immediately we have this feeling of, it says balance here, but even the 8 and the 8, and then the Princess of Cups along with the 10 of Wands, it's like the energy is like transpiring forward, but also it's like it's mirroring, but then it's like polarizing in a sense. That's what I'm seeing. Some of you might be struggling with letting go of something. There could be thoughts maybe that are becoming overwhelming for you. There could be a sense of emotional burdens. Perhaps there is a love connection, maybe twin flame from what I'm hearing. There is potential that you might be having nightmares, or you might be feeling like you're seeking this like beautiful beginning, but it's almost as if there's so much on your plate right now that you feel like you can't handle it, and it's time to just like drop the burdens, if you know what I mean. So that's what I get. It looks like there's been a lot of heaviness in your heart as far as potentially navigating the right route. It's like you feel you get close, but every route you go seems to leave like a path of destruction, and maybe there's a sense of like not really knowing like what's ahead, and you want to go ahead because you're ready to face a new beginning and a new chapter. It's like the end of something is coming, and in that end there's a new beginning. But really what you have to do is you have to drop the burdens of the things that have been holding you back, whether that be like I'm just getting a lot of emotion, like a lot of thoughts and emotion here. Yeah, and it's like you are being granted the direction that you need to follow, but you just need to be willing to take the steps to get there. It's like that new beginning is just in the horizon. All you have to do is take the steps and go towards it. And in going towards it like that will bring you these desires that you're looking for, but you maybe aren't feeling very balanced in your life. Maybe you're overworking and not giving enough self-love, and maybe that's what's being called of you right now. Or maybe you're obsessing over something and you need to break the chains that are kind of like holding you back. I just heard chess, like you're playing a game of chess in your life. And, it's time to make a different move. Like maybe you were a couple plays ahead of yourself and then something happened and now you have to like say, okay, well this is where I need to go instead. Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm also hearing something about your body, like maybe there's something to do with your health and needing to take care of that. Something extinct, like maybe you, I don't know who this is for. This message, this other might be specifically, but something to do with like a sanctuary. Maybe you're looking to build one, maybe you're looking to participate as one, but it's like the path doesn't seem very like obvious to you. Yeah. Anyways, the biggest message that I have for you out of this is just that it's time to drop the burdens. It's time to make way for a new beginning. But first, you need to let go of some things that have been holding you back. I'm going to read from this one. The girl of Unoa is the embodiment of beautiful thinking. Her crown of thorns and leaves indicates that she understands through her journeys of pleasure and pain that she is ultimately free. Everything is in perfect balance as her soul takes flight. The moon halo around her head signifies a healthy mind, emotionally balanced, rational in all its highs and lows. The death card in traditional tarot is Unoa's sister card. When Unoa appears, it is a sign of current or impending endings and ensuing inevitable rebirth. Mortal contemplation is a spiritual practice and that has the potential to heal, instruct, and connect us to the source of our being. The practice of contemplating our own death is healthy and essential in order to die meaningfully and mindfully. There is only one thing equally magnificent to our death, and that is our birth. Both are grand gateways to the source of all creation. Everything in life, good and bad, has a beginning, middle, and end. Graciously allow things to pass and merge into the universal cauldron of creation for your rebirth. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, like lots of rebirth energy. It looks like the ending of some of these battles that you've been facing is coming up. And, be prepared because it's going to look different, but it's going to be everything that you ever really wanted. And it may be temporary, this next place that you go, like most things. There's ends and beginnings, so just embrace it and move ahead. It should be perfect. I hope that was good for you. Thank you guys very much. If you liked it, awesome. If anything resonated, make sure you pop it into the comments box and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate any of the help. When people support the channel, it really does help the messages get out, and it helps me to just kind of continue down on this path. The more people I can help, right? So that's a big deal for me. All right, so this guy here. This is the next one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have quite a few cards here. Wowzers. This one's a big one. Didn't realize. Okay. Okay. Phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. So that was 25. This is 22. Wisdom. Number 19. Balance. 35. Change. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All right. So the first thing that I have that comes to mind is that there is a need for stillness because there is a new beginning that's emerging as well for you. There was a new beginning in the other pile, but there's a new beginning happening for you as well. It looks like there's going to be a lot of communication that is coming up in the next little bit for you with maybe somebody that is very close to you. I'm getting that you're asked to be attentive and to kind of like resonate into your heart during this time and to really allow for the messages to come through from this person. There's a need for you to really allow your mind to become blank in order for this like changing of perspective to happen. So perhaps there's been a new way of thinking that's being presented to you, and this could actually empower you if you allow it to. But if you get caught up, it would do the opposite, right? So try not to get caught up in your current way of thinking and allow your mind to open up so that you can make room for this like change of thought. Because like any new awareness and new way of being and living and rising into your power, there needs to be a breakdown of something that you have either been thinking or doing or acting. I'm really seeing here it's more to do with your thoughts. Because, you know, you can see her mind is covered up. This just has a single eye, so it's like a single vision of things. And the crowning. We have two crowns here. We have an explosion where it's like you're bursting into this new wave of intelligence and of awareness of something that maybe you didn't see before, which is pretty cool. But right now there's like, it's like maybe you've been stuck in this way of thinking for a while. So but this new level of understanding and awareness is coming. So I'm going to read you 25 Phenomenon. Which is this one. Again. Okay. It is time to invite and commune with spirit guides and ancestors and consider their advice and guidance. The girl of Phenomenon has sacrificed one eye for inner sight as she bridges the worlds of life and death. She is surrounded by white lilies, the sacred flower of death. This indicates that your willingness and ability to be still and listen will reveal the beauty of your situation. The girl of Phenomenon's crown, chakra, and third eye are fused in a web of pearly branches that inspire peaceful contemplation. Do not fear the underworld. Instead, willingly descend into the darkness with grateful awareness that others who came before you have learned the lessons and answers you are seeking and are willing to share their insight and wisdom. So, yeah, with that, it's like it's time to come into balance with your light and your dark side, and to really allow yourself to step into this new beginning. But it's going to take you being fearless in the pursuit of being open, and because in opening, that's the only time you can receive messages from the divine. So be still, trust that the message is going to come to you. Be prepared for change, be balanced in your energy, and allow for the wisdom to roll in from the spirits, okay? I hope that was helpful for you. If any of that resonated, please make sure to like it, leave a comment, tell me what resonated. That would be great. Make sure you subscribe. All right. Last one. I'm just going to get a drink here. My throat is a little bit pitchy. So, all right, let's get into it, shall we? Solitude, trust, Queen of Swords. Solitude, alone but not lonely. Trust, Queen of Thrones of Air, which is the Queen of Swords. So right off the bat, what I'm hearing is that there's been a call for you to cut out people from your life who have been causing you pain. There has been someone who has basically heartbroken you, or has just really tested your patience in a lot of ways, and maybe even made you feel like you were locked up, in a sense, like your voice was being held back, and you're being asked now to break free from that. And in that, maybe that's truth that's coming out and you're expressing it. And sometimes, with the Queen of Swords, sometimes that expression can be really a lot for people to take, but it's a necessity for you in order for you to feel and know that you're safe and to be in the right energy form, because you don't want to be around people that aren't beneficial for your energy. You maybe in the past have felt lonely when you were alone. But now it's like you're moving into this new energy where it's like you're okay in the solitude of just being who you are, and you're ready to go from being this going from being your inner child, to being your true, authentic, adult role of who you are. And that's not to say that your inner child shouldn't come out, because of course it should. And I don't want to say should either, but it is a part of you, so it's going to come out occasionally. We all have different times when we play these different roles and stuff in our life, and that's totally acceptable. And people are going to have to learn to love you, like, for whatever role you are in the moment. And they're going to have to appreciate you for that. Because even though maybe they might not be able to handle you as your true, authentic self, it is 100% the only thing that you can be and the only truth that there is. So you have to really trust yourself in this. You know, don't allow yourself to get caught up in the notion of, well, this person might not like me, or this person might not like me, or what does that mean if I end up losing them? And it's like, well, you know, if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, it won't be. So trust the process, trust yourself in this like expansive energy. And you can see there's number 31, 32, and then the Queen of Swords. So it's like this growing up of energy. You know what I mean? Like, you are growing, you are evolving. You're no longer like stuck in this nucleus of life. You know, you're ready to take on the challenges that are there, and you know, being alone is not so bad. So it's gonna be okay. And there is a process of learning to trust yourself, and that takes discipline, and it takes, you know, consistency. So you're getting there, which is beautiful. I'm just gonna read this solitude one here. Okay, here we go. Introspection is the key now. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. Explore the concepts of self-nurture, self-value, self-truth. Are you treating yourself gently, or are you rough and impatient with yourself? Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. The butterfly kisses the maiden's shoulder, a tender reminder that after a period of darkness, a cocooning of the senses, a glorious winged creature emerges from the chrysalis and is free to explore and delight in herself and others. A new leaf shoots from her thumb. In yoga, the thumb represents fire and universal consciousness. From periods of quiet solitude, fresh inspiration and motivation can emerge. So yeah, that's perfect. It looks like there's some big things coming for you, and I'm really excited to see what those are. And if you feel like sharing, feel free. I hope that was beneficial for you. There we go. That's it. Put that there. Well, that was good, you guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and for sitting through these readings. I'm really enjoying these lately. My throat does get sore, like, as the readings progress. I don't do much talking, but I have been doing a lot lately, so I'm gonna have to watch that a little bit. So if I do slow down, it's just because I'm literally just getting back into it, and my throat and my lungs are still a little bit weird. You can probably hear it in my voice. It goes up and down and up and down. But yeah, I look forward to talking to you next time. Make sure you're liking and subscribing and, you know, leaving a comment. I just want to thank you guys also. I'm really grateful for all of the donations that have been given to me from my friends who watch. I've got a PayPal, and people have been sending me donations that way, which is super, super nice and always great. Gives energy back into me doing this, and helps me spread the message. So thank you guys so much, and I will talk